Hey guys, welcome to the Martin Racing channel. Today's video is pretty neat. We're actually going to be building the pit bike. So, you know, we've been working on the X-Pro, the Storm, and it's been coming along pretty good. Well, I've been in talks with TB Parts for about the last, I don't know, maybe half year, 6 months. Anyways, they came through and created a big bore race kit for the Zongshin 54x54 engine. And so what we have here is a 138cc big bore kit with the V2 racing head. Got the camshaft, a little bit of everything. So high compression piston, all of that. So if you're looking at building your pit bike to be in the baddest thing that it can be, make sure that you talk to tbparts.com, ask for Matt, and he will hook you up with whatever you need so that you can meet your performance goal. I myself, really, I feel like the bike has plenty of power already, but why not make it a little bit more exciting? So in today's episode, you're gonna see us tear down the bike and start installing these parts. We're gonna be doing that by using the instructions that TB Parts has on their website. These are actually for a CRF 50 with an 88cc big bore kit, but the engine is based off of a Honda. So we're gonna just kind of use these as a guide from what TB Parts has, along with their information for their head, how they want it set up, how they want the ring gap, basically everything that they got set up for you, ready to rock and roll, camshaft timing, etc. A lot of people don't go through all those steps and show you all that stuff. So that's my goal, is to go through, show you how to do this so that you'll feel confident in doing this yourself. So without further ado, here we go.
All right. So we're putting the ring in the cylinder bore, and we're taking the piston and we're sliding it up and just making sure our ring is good and square in the bore. Once it's square in the bore, we're going to take the filler gauge now, and we're going to check our gap to see if we've got 9/1000ths.
Okay. All right, so right now we got all of the rings in the piston, and what you'll notice is these two gaps are right on top of each other, and you do not want that. What you want, you'll notice that gap's here, this one's here. They all need to be in opposite directions of each other. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist those and put them in opposite direction of the others. That way we do it how it's supposed to be done. And none of the gaps are on top of the other ones. So I got the top one on this side, middle on this side, the oil ring, the upper oil ring is here. Let's see where the wave is. There's the lower oil ring, and the wavy one's kind of hard to find, but I know that I had it on the opposite side. But anyways, you want to make sure you do that. But that's all the rings put on the piston, and these will all get compressed whenever they go in the cylinder.
It didn't say to put on in here, but
Gonna put a little bit anyway.
just to, because it's a little tight.
A little tight, huh?
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to bump it in, so I wanted to put a little bit.
Make sure when you're installing the camshaft that the lobes down or towards the piston.
Hey, well, a little bit of oil sure did help. Yeah. Dry, it wouldn't go in. Put a little bit of oil on it, fell right in the hole.
Ready to roll.
All right, so we should have a seat clip now. Can you see in there?
Yeah.
So we gotta get this C-clip in that groove. Alright, so when I usually put C-clips in, I always take something small in this case and make sure that it'll turn inside the groove. If you can't slide it like that inside the groove, then something ain't in the groove right.
All right. And if it ain't in the groove,
Then
you're gonna have a problem.
Well, you either gotta, it could be you don't have it in all the way, so it can't get in the groove, or you might just not have the C-clip in. That's the intake. It says this goes in first.
It's crazy that they build all this for these little motors.
Roller rocker.
Yeah. Like you gotta be serious about it. You know what I mean?
That like this. Get her early.
A little oil in the coffee.
Alright, so the roller's gonna run on the cam. Just a tight little bit. It's a tight fit. It's a machine fit. It's gonna have to be. We can get a job assembling heads. But you need little bitty hands.
Yeah, you need a little bit.
Yeah. You couldn't.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now, what's the next instruction say? Of course, we ain't got our little adjusters on there.
Yeah. But it ain't no instructions for this.
Wow.
It's just.
So it's almost like they expect somebody to know what they're doing.
Yeah, this professional right here is what it said. Professional installation. That's why we're making the video. Ain't nobody
non-professional.
non-professionals. This is going to be the most documented video that's ever been created because nobody knows what to do with it. So we're cleaning this little edge up. For some reason it's got a little burr on it, so we're going to take it off for when we mount all the other little pieces on there. Yeah, that feels better.
It shouldn't matter.
All right, so in pretty much every video that you see, nobody really talks about going ahead and setting this head up. And so what we've done is we went on, installed the camshaft, the C-clip, the roller rockers, basically everything that you could do to the head, we've got it knocked out, ready to go now. So hopefully this will help you whenever you're building your own kit. All right, so we're to the point of no return. We've got everything done that we can do to all the new parts. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking this apart, disassembling everything. And first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the exhaust off and make sure that it fits into the new head. As long as that's good, I'm gonna keep on rolling. So I'm gonna be taking off the front fender, the exhaust, carburetor, and...
All right, so one thing, verify the exhaust real quick.
So you have to have this on top dead center, and you'll notice that you have a T here and you have a notch right here. So those have to be together. But also this is a 4-stroke, so every other turn is going to be your compression stroke. So to check that, what we did was we turned this over and put a finger on the spark plug hole and waited until you could feel the compression. We also checked by making sure we took a zip tie and put in the spark plug hole and made sure that the piston was all the way at the top, and so we were able to find top dead center. And that's very important before you start pulling anything apart. So this is how you check for that. So here's your T, and there's your notch, and we're on the compression stroke because you can feel it when you turn it over if you put your finger on the spark plug hole. All right, to pull this cover off, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this bolt right here and unscrew it. Whenever you unscrew that, that's gonna allow this cover to come off, and then you'll have access to your camshaft. And when you look at the camshaft, that point is here at this mark as well. All right, so this is the moment of truth. So the kit that they sent us is for a 14 millimeter wrist pin. So Lord willing, this is going to be a 14 millimeter wrist pin. If it's not, it's going to be a moment. Make sure you go ahead and put something inside of there, stuff a rag in there, so you don't have to worry about whenever you start taking this seat clip off, it popping off and going inside the motor or anything else. And that way you know you're safe and don't have to worry about it.
Same thing.
All right.
No way to tell
If it goes in there.
if it goes in the rock. Which is pitch perfect.
All right, well, let's see, I'm gonna put this piston here just so you can see how much bigger the new one is compared to the old one. So you can tell I was running a little rich. So hopefully, once we put this big kit in here, maybe I won't have to do much jetting changes at all. I might be dead on. So a lot of people will move up one main jet size, and you know, that's on like a KLX 143 or CRF 132, anything like that. So hopefully I'll be pretty close. We'll see here soon. Got it all stripped apart. It's all broken down, looking pretty good. I say looking good. It looks like, oh my goodness, what did we do? But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it all back together.
You know, it used to.
It used to run, so it should run when we put it back together.